Hey sweeties, it's your girl Candy.
And this is Skittles.
And you're watching
Sweet Addictions TV.
Y'all, today this is part 2 of Black Women in Baggage. We've been getting a lot of comments and people have been having conversations on Black Women in Baggage, the first video. And we just wanted to address some things because there's a guy, I don't remember his name, but he's saying, that's kind of what y'all get, having a baby isn't cute. No man wants to date a woman that has a child, and you women, y'all do is pick thugs, and if you want a better man, then you need to be better yourself. Having a baby daddy ain't cute. I mean, just really.
And then he had the nerve to say, you know, like, it's our fault that the men that we pick turned out to be the wrong ones. Like, we knew what we were getting ourselves into beforehand. On certain instances, yes, that's true. In certain,
but he's saying it like all black women, all. And there was another person who wrote that he's dated a lot of racists, and that he just had more of a struggle when he dated a black woman. Like, it was more of a power struggle, and it was more bitter than sweet when he's dated any other race. Okay, and like we said before, it's kind of baffling to me because, of course, there's stereotypes for a reason, because from every stereotype it stems some certain amount of truth. Otherwise there would be no stereotypes. But to continue to label every black woman as just this mean, neck rolling, finger popping, cuss you out, get in your face type of woman is that's ridiculous. Not cool.
And I want to address that one guy that had a lot of stuff to say about this issue. Number one, I'm going to speak on myself because it kind of hit me, and I got pissed after I read it. I have 2 kids, and he had the nerve to say that no man out there is going to want to take care of another man's child. Wrong. I'm a single parent. Well, I was a single parent. I'm with someone. He helps me take care of both my kids. If a real man wants to be with you, they're going to take on you and your kids because it's a package deal. And some people may label that as baggage. But, like I said, if you're a real man, you're going to take on responsibilities.
Not only that, if you're a real man, you're going to know that if the person that you're pursuing has a child or multiple children, if you're trying to get with that woman, if it's not just a wham bam thank you ma'am situation, then you have to know that if she's any type of woman, she's not going to let you act like them kids don't exist. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm not getting ready to put no woman, real woman's going to put a man over their kids. Just to let you know. And I would also like to address what he was. So what did he say something about being in the club? We found a man in the club?
Oh, yeah. This one, he went, yo. This fool had the nerve to go to another one of our videos, which was, what's crossing the line in relationships, the relationships one, and say, oh, y'all mad because y'all man is in the club. Let me guess, that's probably where y'all met him at. First off, who said anybody was mad about their man to be in a club? Me personally, me and my man, we go to the strip club together. I mean, for some of y'all, like, oh my goodness, strip club. It's Atlanta, y'all. A strip club is a regular club here. Don't nobody care. You know, but it's like, come on, give me a break, sweetie. Nobody said, come on now, are you serious?
Why would I get mad if my man's in the club?
Are you serious?
I'm not going to get mad about that. I mean, hell, you go to the club to have fun, to dance with people. Hey, I don't care about that. But it's just a form of respect. And we did not say that we get mad. The crossing the line is going to the club. No, no.
Right.
It's all about how you handle yourself when you go to the club.
And we were talking about cheating in that video. So if you're going to leave a comment, okay, make sure you leave a comment pertaining to the video that you're watching.
And please make sure you watch the whole video before you start commenting. Because you're not grasping the concept of what we're saying.
Really, I mean, come on now. Because let me do it this way. So you men, because guess what? Men, especially the man who's talking all that mess, how do women get babies, sweetie?
From a man.
So if a woman has all them kids and the father's not there, or let's say let's use this scenario. If he's not there, but then when he wants to get with somebody else, he's not gonna get with her because she got kids and that's baggage. You did it. you know what I'm saying? And let's say the men who are there and taking care of their kids and putting in work and doing what they got to do. And babies, I salute you if that is you. So you mean to tell me if you was trying to get with a woman and she found out you had kids and said, oh, no, baby, you got baggage, you wouldn't be like, well, what the hell? Right. So quit doing that to women, because women didn't, we ain't married. There's only one of them who can conceive all magically and
if
things.
anything, you need to be uplifting us. We're taking care of kids on our own.
Raising men.
So why raising men, because the men, the father figures are not around.
And you know what? I was watching a study. What was it? Being Black in America, Black in America, something like that. And one of the men said that a lot of the reasons why in the Black community the men don't stay around for their kids and be a father is because they didn't have a father figure. You feel what I'm saying? So it keeps on, you know, generation after generation after generation. If that man didn't have a father figure, how is he going to be a father figure to his child? But I look at it on both aspects, because just because you were brought up a certain way and let's do something easy. Like say you were brought up in the ghetto. Everybody who was brought up in the ghetto, they're not ghetto. You know what I'm saying? They felt like, let me get out, do what I got to do to get out of this situation. So on some of the men who didn't have a father, you may not have had a father, but you may have had you a strong mother. You know what I'm saying? Who made sure she did whatever she needed to do to take care of you.
I need to address something. It's a little off the subject, but I want to address something because she said something about just because you live in the ghetto doesn't mean that you're ghetto. And on another post, I'm going to address this real quick, we were talking about strippers. And someone said that strippers were whores. Sweeties, not all strippers are whores. And I took offense to that because, yes, I, Skittles, used to be a stripper. If you didn't know already, I used to shake a little something in the club a long time ago. But I wasn't a whore. I did not let people touch on me. I did what I had to do, and I went home and took care of my family. Why? Because there was no male figure in the home. I'm taking care of kids by myself. Yeah, there are other ways to make money and do what you got to do. But guess what? At that time, I thought that was the best way for me. I'm not doing that anymore. I own a business now. But it did help me do what I needed to do. So not all strippers are whores. You cannot stereotype everybody. Okay?
That's right. So y'all make sure, fellas, or you know, even women, next time you look at somebody, because even when Skittles mentioned that on the last one, somebody was like, oh my goodness, I would have never thought she doesn't carry herself like that.
What? So
you can't think that every stripper's walking around with tassels. You know what I'm saying? Swinging them. You can't
and walking
think that
around
way.
half naked in public.
You know, because some women, like you said, yeah, you can go to McDonald's, you can go here, but who can live off of, what's minimum wage? 5, 6, I don't know. But who can live off of that? Especially if you have, not alone just you, more than one child. So sometimes that's the situation, to get your money up and do what you got to do. You know? So you can't look down on everybody just because you feel like strippers are a certain way, or anybody is a certain way. So man, next time you look at a woman and feel like, oh, she got kids and that's too much baggage, guess what? A man gave her those kids and a man walked away.
Well, a boy gave her those kids and a boy walked away. Because a man will take care of their kids and someone else's kids.
And speaking of
just
which,
let you know.
Just speaking of which, because this has always irked me.
Pissed me off now.
My homegirl, she used to call and tell me and be like, you know, he come and talking about some, oh, he got to babysit. First off, you cannot babysit your kids.
That don't even make sense.
That's just like if y'all heard a mother say, oh, Chad, I can't go nowhere, I'm babysitting. Whose kids you got? Oh, mine. Right, that sounds stupid. That's the same way you sound when you tell somebody that you babysitting your own kids.
Your own kids, man.
Them are yours.
And then I want to know something. See, we off the subject again, but I want to know something. What makes you think that just keeping your kids every other weekend is being a daddy?
Yeah, because I've heard somebody say,
some bullshit. Now they got pissed.
What my homegirl? Oh my goodness, they had started fighting, got an argument, right? And don't you know, as a matter of fact, y'all, I'm talking about the one who was shooting. If y'all remember from the other video, I got a girlfriend and she be shooting, her and her baby daddy, they shoot each other like every couple of years. You know, they drive-bys.
Things like that.
It's a mess. But why they gonna argue? He gonna say, at least I come get my son every other weekend. It's better than some dads. Who cares what some dads are doing?
That's still fucked up.
Them are your kids.
They're still messed up, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta realize, even though in this day and age, it's almost kaput. It's almost non-existent. But like I said, there are some men out there who do what they got to do, and I salute you, babies. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to see a mother and her kids. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all, babies, y'all gotta do the right thing. And then some of y'all who don't even take care of your kids, I mean, damn, can you pick up a phone? Can you say hi?
Can you write a letter? Because some people want to say, I ain't got no phone. Can you pick up and write a letter? You in jail, you want motherfuckers to write you. Excuse me. You want people to write you. You know what I'm saying? But what's up with that?
So, please, babies, okay?
I'm a little bitter on this subject because it's a little sour.
So take heed, okay? We're going to let y'all go. We're going to let that marinate in your brains. You know, get that circulating, and we want y'all to jot down with you, especially my fellas, my male sweeties. Let me know what you're thinking, baby, okay? And the guys who come on and just say a bunch of mess, if you want to say a bunch of mess, back it up and tell the story why you feel that way. Don't just come on and leave old lame ass comments. You feel what I'm saying? Because we will put you on blast, okay? Yeah. Now there you go. You want a black woman with a finger going and neck rolling? Well, there you go. Okay. We love you, sweeties, and thank you so much for tuning in to see little old us. And always remember to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to subscribe right up there. Bye.
Sweet Addictions TV.